The question is, these little papers are tiny. If there is one moment in your life that you would like to return or go back to, what would it be and why?
I know that moment, and it's when my grandfather asked me to go to the movies. And if I were to go back, I would go with him because he passed away, and in this life, we're only given a few chances to show our love. So I take this moment to tell you to show your love to your loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello there, good evening. You doing okay? Oh, this is a good question. Very appropriate for me to ask it, being the only man on stage. Are women better than men?
No, women are not better than men. I believe that God created all human beings equally. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rightly said.
Okay, your question is, how do you manage or deal with failure?
First of all, good evening everyone. Failure is not a bad thing. It's not a thing to be felt bad about when it happens to someone. For me, failure is a stepping stone to becoming a better person. It's the step where we learn from our mistakes, and it is through this wherein we become more motivated in achieving our dreams and achieving success. Thank you.
Okay. It's a pretty big question as well. Who do you look up to and why?
I look up to my mother because without her I wouldn't be here today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Second question, straight to the point. Hello, good evening.
I wish these things weren't so little. Struggle, unroll. What is your greatest fear and why?
Good evening, everyone. My greatest fear in life is losing somebody from my family, because my family is a great part of me, and I cannot imagine myself without them. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 12. All right. And after 12,
Hello there.
here you go.
Okay. How can you be an asset to Resorts World?
I can be an asset to Resorts World by simply being myself. I love being cheerful to other people. I love interacting with other people and being a good example to everyone. That way I can be an asset to Resorts World Manila. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 14. Your question is, if you, your husband, and your child are in a sinking boat and you can save yourself and only one other person, who would you save and why?
My child, because that child is my responsibility. It was the fruit of my love, and I believe that I must give the child an experience to know how great life is.
Thank you very much.
Tough question, good answer. What is your greatest strength and why?
My greatest strength is simply being aware of my weaknesses and strengths. That indeed would be the greatest fulfillment in my life. To be aware is to be alive.
Thank you very much.
Only a few more candidates to go.
I wish you could hear her sign commentary. It's hilarious. If there's one thing you want to change in your body, what would it be and why?
I know I am beautiful just the way I am now, but I would still want to have my eyelids done because they're droopy and they make me look sad.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm now thinking about my eyelids a little more than I used to. I'm nervous. Alright, this is an interesting question. If you had a family relative that was visiting from abroad and you were to give them a tour of Newport City, what special and specific places would you highlight and why?
I'll turn them to Maxim's because it's the first and the only 6-star hotel in the Philippines. Of course, the casino.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And we're down to our final candidate.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you help you with that?
Girls have no trouble opening them.
I know, because they have nails. I think that's what it is. Ah. Why did you join Miss Resorts World Manila?
I joined Miss Resorts World Manila because I believe that Resorts World Manila could help the Philippine tourism and that I want to be that spokesperson to promote the Philippines.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a question and answer portion. Thank you.